Namaste friends, I welcome you to day 38 of Change Your Mind, Change Your Life program. Today we have Ratna Garu to speak about Navaratnalu, the Gnana Navaratnalu. It's going to be an amazing topic today. Ratna Garu is very long time meditation practitioner. She is into spirituality for a very long time. She explored so many different masters, so many different ways, and she has amazing wisdom. She read tens of hundreds of books, and she has gathered wisdom from so many different masters, which is amazing. And today she is here to speak about Navratna. So let's all welcome Ratna Garu for today's topic. Ratna Garu, I welcome you for today's topic and to
Thank
speak
you,
about
Sudhakar garu. Good morning, friends. Welcome to day 38 of 41 Day Change Your Mind, Change Your Life. Today, I'm going to talk about Jnana Navaratnalu. This is originally given by Patriji. Brahmarshi Pitamaha Patriji is he has written the book. He has given many times his speeches about this Jnana Navaratnalu. This is the way he described it. He set a path how you can get jnana, what to do first, what are the steps. Okay, these are the jnana navaratnalu. There are, as they say, the nava 9 aspects that how you practice them. He split them into 3 parts. One is jnana prakarana, like you get the jnana, like you learn about it. Then it's like you learn the theory. Then you practice sadhana prakarana. 3 jewels are jnana prakarana and 4 jewels are sadhana prakarana. And then last 2 are the karma prakarana. Whatever you learned as theory, you experienced with the practice, you implement in your life. You make your life itself is a sadhana and implementation, like manasa vacha karmana, they say, right? Whatever you have learned, listened, experienced, you make it your way of life. So what is that jnana that you are supposed to know? The first jewel is Atma is Parabrahma. Atme Parabrahma. We all know by now, we all have a soul. If we all have it in each individually, each living being has a soul. The God has, he is the ultimate soul, like the Purnatma you can call, or you can also say, because the God doesn't have a form. The whole universe itself is his form. So you can say the God's Atma is nothing but the eternal supreme consciousness. It's also called, we also call it as oneness. Babaji and many others said it's oneness. And Adi Shankaracharya said it's Advaita. So Atma is Parabrahma, Jivude Devudu, Dehame Devalayam. These are Jnana Prakranas. Swase Guru, Samayame Sadhana. The time that you give is the sadhana. Sahaname Pragati. Patience that you have is your progress. Anubhavame Jnanam. The experience is nothing but Jnana itself. And Daname Dharma. Giving donation is dharmam. Dharmame punyam. These are all the 9. Let's go each one by one. So, as you all know, Atma is the Parabrahma, is the ultimate. It cannot be dissolved or like cannot be spoiled. It is there forever. These the 3 Jnana Sutras that what he has given are the truths. Like these are the 3 states that you learn here. You know about them. You practice and try to attain them, the state. So as our Veda said, the like Atma, Aham Brahmasmi, like I am the Brahma, or Tattvamasi Setaketu, like Ayum Atma Brahma or Prajnanam Brahma. All 4 of them says the same thing. We are nothing but the God. The God is the ultimate truth. And the second one comes, if you think the God as a bigger light, or like, for example, as your body. The second gem says the Jivude Dev. It's like if you take in a big ocean, if you put a glass and get a glass of water, does it change? No, you still have the same water from that ocean. The same way, though we are identified as an individual person, we have the same soul in us. That is nothing but God. And Atma is Parabrahma, like you think it is oneness. And the second one, you see the Dvaita, but at the same time, you are nothing but it is such a way that when you look at your fingers, you identify that is a finger, but then it's part of your hand. Without those fingers, your hand is not complete. And but it has every finger of it has its individual responsibility, individual capacity, but that doesn't make us not separate from a hand. The same way how the seed comes from the tree, or like the baby comes from a mother, it has its own features, it has its own capacities, it has its own responsibilities. Every soul comes up with their own plan, to experience their own, to learn their own lessons, but then they are still the part of the same God. So when the living being, including you, is nothing but the God, the third one comes and you have a body to hold that life, that Atma, then how you are supposed to take care of it? When you know the soul is nothing but the God, the body where it is lying is nothing but a temple. So, using this only you can attain moksha. And many, our Purana says, all all dimensions, all devatas and many people, they want to take a birth as a human, because in other dimensions, how many thousands of ages that they learn something, the jnana. As a human, in 100 years we can achieve much more than what they can. So they all want to have a human life. But when we get that human life, even on the earth, how many different lives you see? When we think we are the supreme people, we can rule the whole world and the stuff, like can think, do many things. What are we doing with our capacity, and how when our instrument, our weapon is only our body, then how we have to treat it? So you have to respect. And at the same time, you have to know every cell of your body has its own consciousness. So are we really using our weapon wisely when we are by ourselves, our consciousness, nothing but the consciousness and the God? We have to keep this in mind, and we have to nurture our body in the same way how we take care of our precious stuff. And then comes sadhana prakarana. And the first one is swase guru, which is nothing but breath is your guru. So when you know the fact, what you have to understand and attain the feel experience and believe and be that nothing but the God, be in oneness with the God. The way how to achieve is the first thing you practice, the easiest and the best thing, ultimate thing. Everybody know, you do puja, you do this and that. Ultimately, everybody has to meditate. Tapasya you call, what meditation you call, whatever it is, you have to do the same thing. A simple way is to sit and observe your breath. Observing your breath helps taming your body, calming your thoughts, and it will get you attain your consciousness. You have several steps in it, but you will be reaching there by practicing. And what to do for that? Just sit, observe what is coming in, what is going out, your breath, how it is coming in naturally, because you are ultimately, once you know your jnana, you will become the part of the nature, how naturally it is, uh, the breathing is happening. It's a human or any being, breathing is a natural process. You don't have to put any effort. So when you're doing that, when you are meditating, you are not doing any action there, you are becoming an observer. Ultimately, what you need to attain is, when anything that is happening in your life, just be a witness, just be an observer. Something a happy thing happening, pain or pleasure or some loss, anything, just observe it. And also meditation helps you stay in presence, in the present moment, not in the past, not in the future. So that way you will be in always, whatever the jnana that you know, the being in presence makes you keep it in your mind and implement all the time. And samayame sadhana, of how much time you are giving. The sadhana is nothing but practicing meditation. How much time you are giving is nothing but your sadhana. First thing, you do regular practice. Definitely allocate certain amount of time. The best thing is, before you start your day and when you end the day, but at the same time, you don't have any specific time. Any time in between, you are um, doing anything, like, even while doing, observing your breath, being on that consciousness is itself is a step closer to your practice. And accumulated karma, by practicing the sadhana, your accumulated karma will be relieved, and you will get slowly some experiences. The more sadhana you do, the more mastery you get. You can practice anytime, there's no particular time, but at the same time, there is a way when you practice in certain times, you get more, in certain situations, you get more energies. By meditating, you get cosmic energy during the full moon day, during the like 3 days of the full moon day and the new moon day, and any eclipse is the most important time not to lose to practice. And whenever you are doing alone, if you get 1% of 100% of your cosmic energy, when you are doing it with another person, and the more people increase, it multiplies the energy. And that places has more energy, so especially try to be in the nature and do, take advantages of all those things. And the way how you have to do your sadhana, Tyagaraja said, Nidurani, um, you have to stop your sleep, like you leave your sleep and hold the tambura, that he is another vidvamsa. Hold his tambura overnight, he practices. The same way you have to practice your meditation overnight. Or like, don't, when you have a will, you have a way. There is no way that you can say, I cannot have, I don't have time and all these things. So for that, to do your sadhana, the sixth one jewel, what he says is, Sahaname Pragati. You should have patience to make progress. You implement that in your daily life. Without your patience, you cannot achieve anything. You know that. The same way you have to put effort, like you have to be patient to attain more progress. Your patience is your key to your success. And when you do meditation, I have seen many people that they start meditating, and then after a day or two they say, I don't know, I thought like I'll be get solving my problems or solving my pain, solving my anger, reducing my anger, but it is increasing. My pain, I am getting new pains. I don't have these before. Or some people, especially kids and all, like they make teenagers, there is somebody is making fun of me, or even for us also, are you old or what, like are you a grandpa, why are you doing meditation? These kind of fun things are, when you like something inside you deeply, you don't even care what others says. You don't even, no matter what comes in your way, you find your own way how you practice it. um the way how you should practice is like, a thief, how patiently he waits for the rest of the world to sleep. He waits for the midnights, and how precious is sleep for everybody. He is ready to lose that one, and then do complete his job, stealing stuff. Or how a miser, like who is really fond of money, he doesn't care about what other people are thinking about him, what how their other people are making fun. He doesn't care about anything. He only focuses about how much money he can save. The best example how to do the sadhana, how much patience you need to have, you can't really say this much is enough. If you read a book of Milarepa, um, written by Bharadwaj Master, the guru, Milarepa's guru, he puts him, like after committing 30 or so murders, he wants to he realizes what he did is a mistake, and he wants to get jnana. So he goes to a guru. The guru puts him into a lot of different tests. Like he asks on the seventh hill, without giving any instruments or anything, build me a 7-stair building with stones and the stuff. And once he build it, he asks him to demolish it. Like that, 25 times he makes him build and collapse, build and collapse. At one point, they say by carrying stones, a single alone person carrying stone, you get wound here and there. but the way how he worked, his whole back has become a one big wound. Still, he didn't leave his guru. He stayed with him. And finally, he has become a biggest guru of the whole Buddhism. So that passionate you should be. And the next one is the Anubhav Mein Jnana. The more experiences you get while you do all this sadhana without losing your patience, putting more time, you get some experiences. All that knowledge that you get by reading books, by listening to the others, is not real your experience. Your soul, you always have to trust in your needs, your soul experiences. That is what is needed for you, because every life is taken a birth into this world to get their own special experiences. Not everybody lessons is yours. uh, that is what your life purpose may not be. So you need to get your own experience so that you have your confidence, and so that you can help others. You can lead your life even more better, uh, not just only this world, and to, in any other dimensions, wherever you go as a soul, whatever the way you travel. And you all know, they say the DNA that we have carries one strand of that DNA, um, that carries all the experience, the spiritual experience, lessons that we have learned, and that is what carried over to all the lives that you are taking. Once you come out as a soul from the God, uh, individual, what you are still having all that consciousness, same consciousness as the God, but you have to experience all of it as a human when you take birth and get into the same state physically. That's when you are ready to go merge into, like, get moksha. So to attain all this, you can't read the same book again and again in every life. So whatever that you have learned today, in this life, will be stored and adds. So next year, next life, you are taking this grade, one level, one grade up, second grade, third grade, graduation. Like, how much ever is your capacity. Just the same way how people are finishing their studies, and by 15 years somebody is graduated, depends on your capacity. Somebody is doing PhD by 15 or by 7, depends on your capacity, how much ever time effort you put in there. The last ones are 8 and 9 are the karma prakarana. All the knowledge you learned, all the sadhana you did, now it's your turn to implement it. The first one in the karma prakarana is dhaname dharmam. When you have a lot in your um, almar, what you do, you need to donate. Without donating to anybody, without sharing it with anybody, it doesn't have any mean having it. One day it will go waste. It's not even useful for you. So the first right, especially in the spirituality, the first thing that you need to do, the dharma, when you know something, you have to donate it. Yeah, like without any expectations, you just have to give it free. What you have is jnana, so you have to give that jnana, donate that jnana to the people. So the way, how to do meditation and all these things, that you need to share. And whenever somebody is stuck, they come for your help, like, or just share their need, then you, whatever you can, you help with them. And Patri sir always says, if you know A, don't have to know everything. You don't have to be a literature to teach A. If you know A, teach A. If you know B, teach B. You don't have to wait until you become a master. That way, they say, you whatever, how when you give a smile, even a baby smiles back at you. The same way, whatever you give comes back to you even multifolded. So when you give the jnana, at this stage, when you are really seeking jnana as a spiritual seeker, like you expect more jnana. You want to go more or step up. So when you give jnana to somebody, whatever that you know, it will come back into multifolded. Wherever you are stuck, you find a way. Somehow you get a help. So this is what you have to keep in mind. And the final one is dharma. Dharma mein punyam. Whatever you know that now dana mein dharmam. Whatever the dharma is the righteousness. That is what you have to do. So all the enlightened souls, this is how slowly, while practicing your dharma, doing the right things, you get enlightened. All the enlightened souls are nothing but the universe, nothing but the God, nothing but the nature. This is all nothing but the God. What is the nature of the nature? For example, a flower is part of the nature. When a flower blooms, when it has fragrance, will it keep it to itself? No, it shares with the rest of the world. It doesn't care to whom it is going, whether it is being used or not. It's naturally blooms and shares its fragrance. That's how you become. You don't worry about anything, whether you're getting or you're losing, your pain, pleasure, nothing. You just become part of the nature. This is how a spiritual seeker have to practice by following these 9 jewels. Like, make a nice necklace out of or garland out of these 9 jewels and wear it. Once you practice, you attain, you make your way of life is nothing but the jewel or the necklace that is made of the jewels, right? Finally you attain whatever you are supposed to. That's how you achieve your life purpose. So I'm so sorry I took a lot of time, but I couldn't make it short. Let's do meditation. Close your eyes, sit comfortably. Sound okay, Nandi?
Yes, Andy, but we see your the screen. You want to just share the audio only? Yeah, perfect. Now can you share the audio?
Okay. This is sound good.
Yes, perfect. Thank you.
Sit comfortably. Close your eyes. Take off your glasses if you have. Try to keep your back straight. Cross your feet, cross your fingers. Take a deep breath in, taking all that prana. Exhale all uncomfort, pain, hurt, anything that is not supporting you to sit and to meditate, and which is not serving your purpose. Take one more deep breath in. Try to feel that wherever it is going, through the nose, through the throat, through your lungs, into the belly, all your body. Exhale out all that unwanted, that is not serving your purpose. Take one more deep breath. Feel that prana. It's like a white bright light going in. Just follow along. Nose, throat, lungs, belly. To every corner, every nerve of your body, every atom of your body is filled with it. And exiting all that is not serving the purpose, not supporting you, not making you comfortable. Exhale out. Now, try how naturally your body is breathing in and out. Breathe in. Out. How natural your breath is. Your breath is your identity. It is your consciousness. It is your guru. Your breath is the knowledge. It is your experience. It is your guide. It is awareness. Your breath is your wisdom. Your breath is the wisdom of light. Your breath is the ultimate consciousness. That you're carrying from higher realms to this physical world. Keep observing your breath.
J.D. Power now ranks Sleep Number #1 in customer satisfaction with mattresses purchased in-store. Visit sleepnumber.com to learn more.
Keep observing your breath, my dear friends. Last 5 minutes, friends. Last 4 minutes. Last 3 minutes.
Profound impact of having an Ivy League teacher.
Last 2 minutes. Last 1 minute. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. 0. Slowly rub your hands. Keep them on your eyes. Open your eyes whenever you are ready. Thank you so much for the opportunity. Thank you, Patriji. Thank you, Sudhakar garu. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, Ratna garu, for the 9 jewels. So truly wonderful wisdom, a practical approach for enlightenment or moksha. It's very, very, very nice. Thank you for putting together in very detailed presentation. You know, it definitely going to help, especially the beginners and also who has been practicing. The 9 jewels, it's must like everybody should know. It's a very practical, nice approach. Thank you for putting together. Good
I hope
meditation.
everybody practices it and makes use of.
Yeah.
Thank you, Patriji, for providing.
Yeah. Especially you put them in like 2 different baskets. One is wisdom and another is like practice and then dharma.
No. I didn't put. That is how he gave.
Yes, I know. You in the presentation also you stress that point. Thank you. Because I am hearing it from you, so I take it like you are giving it. This is first time I'm hearing those 9 jewels, so I take it you are giving. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Patriji also said,
Mm.
whatever it comes, when you give, when you do dana,
Mm.
jnana,
Mm.
don't expect anything, but don't say no when you get something.
Yeah. Yes.
He said, he also mentioned that
Yeah.
in his book.
Yeah.
He mentioned it twice.
Mm-hmm.
Don't expect anything. You don't ask for anything.
Yeah.
And don't say no when you get something.
Yes. Awesome. Very nice.
Thank you.
Thank you to take us on a new walk, I would say.
Yeah. And this is something new. I think for most of the people, I don't know if anybody knows already, especially
New
for me.
avenue. It is a new avenue for us.
Yeah. It's like we saved the best for the last of this program. Thank you.
Thank you. Namaskar.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Dinesh. Dinesh, how is your experience so far?
So far, so very good.
Mm.
I attend every day. I think one day I missed only. Every day I'm.
Nice.
Yep. Today we have meeting or something?
Yes, we have evening in-person meditation edition.
Mm-hmm.
We'll also open the Zoom, so whoever can join, please join.
Is it what you call Zoom meeting or no?
It is in person. For
Mm.
those who cannot make, they can join on the Zoom. But we request everybody to be there in person.
Mm.
Thank
You know, I'm thinking of the way of Patriji. You know how mothers, you feed the banana to to the babies. They take the very ripe one and
Yeah.
then, make a mush out of it and then, put it in the mouth, like just like that on the Vedas and all, like you don't have to know anything.
Yeah.
Just blindly follow in a simple, normal words what he
Yeah.
tells you. It's made it very easy, just like eating a candy.
Yeah. It looks very simple, but very profound, in every single word. Especially those words you see, they're like two words, but it's very depth meaning, all those 8 jewels. Dhaname
Yeah.
Dharmam, that's all. If you understand those 2 things, that's all. Your life is changed.
Yeah.
So
It's like, he makes you ready to do your practice and into action.
yeah,
You don't have to spend much time to get the knowledge,
yeah,
like, the theoretical knowledge.
yes, awesome.
Yeah,
And the way how he used to spend with people, it's normally for any other gurus, for the followers, it's really difficult to reach to guru.
Yeah,
He used to come to us and cook for us, spend time just like a friend, just like a well-wisher, just like
yeah.
your mom, your dad, or it's so.
So something which I still cannot digest is like, he's coming to everybody's home and he's cooking and feeding everybody. Something is not going into my head. How can he do, being such a great guru, everybody
That's
who was invited him, they wanted to serve him, but he'll come and serve everybody in their home.
Yeah, that's the way how he chose to share his energy with us. Like when he is cooking, it's
Yeah,
like an art.
yeah.
You should be, whoever is helping should be very careful. Otherwise, you'll get one slap or one big class.
Yeah.
You are not fit. You go away, he says. I have experienced that. You're not fit. You go away, he says. There is a process. And once
Yes.
everybody, even serving is also, after cooking, serving is also as a process. He says, put everything a little bit. Don't dump into the plate in full, but serve everything. And then, whatever they like, they take. He never ever he wastes any, like, he let you waste. Actually, whenever he cooked, in my experience, couple of times, everything is just enough for all the people. No wastage.
that is the right way. You don't put too much in anybody's plate. Yeah, person will ask.
And they are used to be very tasty. He doesn't use a lot of ingredients, just salt and pepper or some salt and chili. That's it. Very tasty. And after everybody had, then he'll have.
Ratnaji, because it is his energy and his love. That's
Yes,
why you feel very tasty.
true.
We are glad, Ratnaji, at least experienced it. We
Oh,
have one first.
thanks to Devi. Thanks to Devi.
Yeah. Yeah.
Devi and Lalita.
Okay. Yes. Thank you. Okay, friends, anybody has any questions on this 9 jewels? Especially this topic, it's called Nine Navaratnas and it came from Ratnagaru. It became more special.
Oh my God.
So you must, ask her more questions. So we have double Ratnas here. So please.
Thank you, Andy.
Yeah.
Thank you in giving Ratna. So one question is not for this topic normally. So how do you all manage like sleeping hours, like at least 5 to 6 hours you sleep to do like a successful meditation. I'm feeling tired. Um, Normally I'm sleeping like 11 or 12 o'clock because of some work. Waking up at 5 o'clock, it's getting hard. But how do you manage all you to do like a successful meditation? Because from 2 days I'm getting fear, really I'm getting fear, do will I break meditation or yoga or something? Because I don't want to. But I'm getting tired. My eyes are I'm not able to open my eyes in the morning. That's one thing um, I have in my mind question.
Yeah, I pass those even now. Sometimes I feel the same, but you know, first of all, most of the things are in our brain. The way how the our beliefs, and of course, sometimes it's not enough. But the first thing is, if you do meditation for 1 hour, it is equal to at least minimum 3 hours of sleep.
Okay,
I never used to believe that way because I was not really ready, except not really ready to lose my sleep. Sleep in the sense that lying down. What you're
hmm,
getting in while sleeping is a small amount of um, cosmic energy. And when you keep your back straight and sit, you get that cosmic energy even more. That is what making you feel relaxed. Of course, the sitting position is not comfortable for you, not used to, and also your neck drops and all these kind of things happens, makes you feel uncomfortable and you get extra pain because this is you just started new. Your body is adjusting to.
okay,
After some time, you feel this the real energy, in a day, regular days, when you are very tired, sit for 15-20 minutes of meditation, you feel like completely refreshed, your day just have started.
okay,
But why you don't feel the same way when you are asleep, when you are meditating in the early morning? That's how I started thinking. um Yeah, you need some time, of course. I don't say overnight you can change just because it is equal to 3 hours. Just do 2 hours of meditation. I don't say that.
okay,
Um, but try to work on your thought process as well.
okay. Thank you.
Ratnaji, I never analyzed like you did just now. But generally, myself, I'm sleeping every day around 12:30, 1 o'clock. And before meditation, 5:30, I keep my alarm on 5:15. But I wake up before that automatically, like a 5 o'clock, 5:10, 5:08, I'm up. And then I just do one thing, shut off my alarm, So I don't know. It is automatically, it's an institution, I don't know. But I wake up before the time.
Yeah, I also do that. Wake up before the time. Then I see in another 15 minutes I sleep. I want to wake up another 5 minutes, and then I'll wake up at 6 o'clock or 6:30. I do that many times. Yeah, but once it all depends. Sometimes it's also a practice, I say. And also slowly you'll get there. Whoever cannot reach yet, don't worry. That's what I'm trying to say.
Or maybe our subconscious mind is working for that
Yeah.
to keep
And
you
many
up.
people say they can't sleep. They can't sleep. It's hard for them to get sleep. No, I don't have that problem. I can sleep even standing. I don't have enough time to sleep. the way I can sleep. But now I am practicing not to sleep. So especially I have sinus problem. How much ever long I sleep, and sometimes I get migraine as well. My only medicine is sleep. For 3-4 days, I sleep like 15 to 15 hours or so. Then it'll be resolved. But recently I started practicing meditation through night. Uh, when I'm sitting for meditation at night, then I realize I don't have the sinus problems. My nose used to get blocked, so I couldn't really breathe enough. So not enough oxygen going in while I'm lying down. But when I'm sitting and meditating, I don't have that problem. No nose block. So I started feeling more energy while sitting. Even people who snores also won't be having this issue when they sit and meditate. Now I'm liking to sit more. Only sometimes I get back pain by sitting, not used to sitting straight. And if you don't have a proper back support, sometimes your neck falls down. So I just try to keep the travel pillow. Uh, yeah, it's really nice that way. So maybe this is good time. Harika, after 41 days,
Yeah.
whoever.
So yeah, this is a good time to start. So um, if you remember yesterday, Sudhakar ji is telling about that we will be having a mini DMC, a one-day celebration of meditation in New Jersey in the month of February. So for that, we are planning to do a group meditation, most probably from 12th, 15th, we will tell the date. We're planning to sit from 10:30 p.m. at night till 12 o'clock. Whoever is interested can join us for this 1.5 hour meditations. We will float the information again in the group.
Are
All
we
New
getting
Jersey team should join. It's not for interested people, the beginners. If you're interested, please join.
Harika, we are getting whole on the date?
We'll finalize. We'll talk today, Dinesh.
Mhm.
Okay. And
So,
Arkaji, you guys were like, the Goda Kesa, the sleep expert. So you want to answer Gangadhar, he's little worried about his sleep.
Yeah, so Gangadharji, I will tell a fact about human beings that in Osho, not in Osho, in Arbindo's book, he mentioned like this, like when human beings, when life evolved on Earth, oh my God. When life evolved on Earth, we never used to be, sleep was not part of our everyday life, everyday work, even food. That time it was, so we, as a soul, we used to go travel all other realms. We have like how we wear a dress today. That's how we used to have a bodysuit. So whenever we are bored here on Earth, we used to go to other realms, go and learn from that place, and come back into this body, experience this earth through our five senses, right? So that's the only way. If we have to experience this environment or whatever, we need these five senses. They are the um, food for the learning. That's how we communicate, right? Through these five senses. So that's the reason why we needed this body. We needed a body to communicate. We need mobile phone to talk, right? We need a screen to watch. That's how the body used to be. So eventually, human beings started exploring food, and exploring how to, like, once they started developing how to use the fire or whatever, once they started eating food, a lot of food, experiencing, slowly they forgot how to do this travel, astral travel.
Okay.
And while meditating, so we were always in that meditative state and we were meditating, so we never needed sleep. But eventually, once we started eating food and all, the body was not made to eat food continuously. Like all these systems, they were not made to completely digest or be, using our mind to complete continuously. So when we started using our mind continuously, eventually we start exhausting. Okay, when do we get exhausted? When we are, because we are using our mind. If we don't use our when we are using our mind, we are using our energy basically. The more thoughts we have, the more we get involved into this um, mind activities that involve mind. Okay,
Mhm.
like emotions, not emotions. I'm not using the right word. Like thinking too much, why these things are happening, or such kind of thoughts. So when we are using our mind, then we consume energy, and our body also needs energy to digest food. Our body needs energy to um take in all these worldly things. When I say worldly things, that are like specifically non-spiritual. The more we started doing this, we started getting tired, and that's when we created something called sleep. Created in the sense, we discovered, okay, if we sleep for some time, then we get rejuvenated. So when we are sleeping, what's happening actually? Our mind is only getting rest. All our other body parts are working. Only
Mhm.
mind is at rest when we sleep, and that too because of today's lifestyle. Even when lot of us, if we sleep and wake up, also we still feel tired because our mind is not going to rest.
Yeah,
Still
correct.
talks about, like, when we are sleeping, we'll think about what should we do tomorrow. How is my performance rating going on? The other people are, we have a lot of things to we worry about. So we don't sleep well, right? So when we go to sleep, that's how sleep was invented, and it was kind of induced
Okay.
therapy that we created for ourselves.
Okay.
So practically speaking, if we go back, we don't need sleep if we meditate.
Okay.
And in the sense, if we are completely aware in this moment, like being in present moment, every day, every moment, we don't need to sleep. We will not get tired.
Okay.
um yeah, and if we meditate, we can rejuvenate. We don't need to sleep. So it's just in our mind. It's in our so we did this 41-day Gudakesha program, wherein we did not lie down. We were only sitting for 41 days without moving. So that's how we started practicing first. The second 41 days, we are able to meditate, sit and meditate. Um, yeah, when we did that, we didn't need to sleep actually. After the first 41 days, I realized when I'm lying down and getting up in the morning, I feel tired. I was not getting enough energy. But
Okay.
Um, when I sit and meditate, and yeah, when I lie down, I was feeling very tired. I needed more energy. I think it's all
Okay.
in our minds. That's all.
Yeah. Thank you, Andy. Yeah, I also heard this thing because most of the leaders, when I read something about Chandrababu Naidu in the news, so I heard that he'll sleep only 3.5 hours. Normally, he does like a yoga and a meditation in the morning. Like not only Chandrababu Naidu, but many other leaders,
Yes,
because
yes.
they are very busy, right? So they cannot sleep like 8 hours like us. So definitely they have to sleep less. But at the same time, they have to like a progressive every day. So that means they are doing meditation, most of the people. So yeah, thank you, Andy.
I'll just add one more thing here. In your whole lifetime, any time you remember that you are so excited about something, even as a child or something, very excited and could not sleep, you don't even lay down, wake up most of the night, and still you don't feel any weak or any tired. When you are super excited about what you're doing, also that gives you energy, because excitement is something is like energy. The same thing, if you have some sadness or something, even if you sleep for 10-20 hours, you still feel tired, is the thought also gives a lot of or consumes a lot of energy, right? So I don't know, the kind of lifestyle now it has become, we don't have any more excitement in our lives.
Yeah. Thank you, Andy. And I also like the Telugu words in your presentation today. I think most of in our group Telugu people, but I like when you say Dhyaname, Daivamu. So these all words it impressed me. Yeah, thank you for your presentation, Ratnaji.
No, this is all given by Patriji.
Yeah. So
So
as
I
soon as
couldn't.
he told I'm getting information from you. So yeah. So all credit goes to
Yeah,
main guru, and thank you for you too.
thank you, Ali.
Nice. Thank you, Gangadhar, for putting together a good question. We got a lot of nice information from Harika and Ratna. So if no questions, we will end today, and tomorrow we have the power of gratitude. So by Harika. See you tomorrow. Thank you.
Where is today's meditation? In the afternoon?
In Kavita's home, Edison, Hospital.
Telugu? Telugu
We'll
Kavita?
have to resend